do you face any kind of problems while learning this language initially?
What problems I faced while learning English? Um, I guess, well, the simple things, right? Like
Okay.
plural and like the ones that are plural without the S, like children or people
Yeah.
instead of person, like stuff like that. I would say children's and persons and peoples and stuff like that. Um, and then I guess a lot of something that's very confusing is like, what is the right pronunciation? Is it the British one? Is it the English? Is it the English or Australian or the American accent that's correct, in pronunciation? Um, like okay, so the brand H&M, like I would keep saying H&M, and so that's like
H&M.
it's
Okay.
H&M, not H&M. So things like that, I guess. Accents and
Okay.
pronunciation. It's always been like one of my, I don't know, the most confusing parts, I guess. What about you?
So I face similar situation. Preposition, especially I'm made a lot of mistakes adding the preposition. Sometimes I miss adding that preposition while making the sentence. Okay, and that
Okay.
singular and plural as well.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
Yeah. So
All
this
right.
kind of mistakes I used to do. And the
Okay.
grammar mistakes as well, along
Mm-hmm.
with that. So did you learn grammar before learning this language?
Well, I guess I learned it as I was learning how to speak it as well, right?
Hmm.
But no, I've always strangely, I've always been um not the best at grammar, but I can speak the language really well and I can write in the language really well. I know what's wrong and what's right, but with grammar, I guess um, the labeling of like what kind of noun is this, or is this a conjunction or a preposition, or what articles and stuff like that. I would always have trouble with it. I mean, I would know it's an or or the, but the different names and like these terminology like subject verb agreement and stuff like that, I'm not good with the labels and like the terminology of it, but yeah,
Okay,
I'm able to differentiate or decipher like what's correct or not. Yeah.
got it.
Is
Do you have anything apart from English? Actually, we have discussed a lot of things
No,
English
but like,
regarding.
do you like find a distinction between grammar and like the spoken English part of it? Like, I don't know. Did you learn it at separate times? Is it possible?
So I tried learning grammar initially before starting speaking out. Okay, but during the conversation, I used to make a lot of mistakes. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
even though learning the grammar separately while having the conversation, I used to make a lot of grammar mistakes. But I'm not sure, but consciously I used to think that I should not make any grammar mistakes. But somehow I'm usually making that grammar mistakes while having with the people.
I see. Okay. But I think that's the thing, right? Like I feel like when you're talking in a second language or something, even not just second language, like I speak more English than I do my Kannada, like where I'm from. So um now whenever I'm
Okay.
speaking Kannada with my family, I'm very conscious of it, and so I tend to make more mistakes. But if there was no one listening, I feel like I would speak it perfectly fine. The pressure kind of builds up and then you start slurring your words, or you get nervous and say the wrong thing because you want to say the right thing so quickly. Like I remember I was talking to like my therapist about like I get so anxious and I get so like hyper and I start thinking about so many things at once when I'm like speaking, and she said it's like saying to someone, don't think of anything but a monkey. Like, as in, like, think about anything but a monkey, you know? So
Okay.
then you will think of a monkey. Like, you can't say that, you know? So now when you're trying not to make mistakes, you're going to keep making mistakes. It's kind of like that. Um, but yeah.
Yes, yeah. It
So
happens once when we think right, we should avoid mistakes, but at the end of the day,
that's
we usually
exactly
make
when the
mistakes while
mistakes happen.
making the conversation.
Yeah, that's exactly
Yeah,
when the mistakes happen. Yeah. All right. So, like, sorry, 1 second. Your
yeah,
internet is a little unstable. I'm not able to hear or see you too well. Is it mine?
yeah. I'm also facing the similar situations from my side mostly. Now it's stable, I think. Right? Are you able to hear me properly?
It's a little
Mostly
better.
from my side, not from your side. Mostly from my side itself.
Okay. Well, I can hear you a little better now. So,
Okay, perfect.
you mentioned last time, like, you listen to a lot of podcasts about business and stuff. So, but
Yeah.
is there any other kind of media you consume? Like, what are your favorite genres of, I don't know, content?
Okay, so mostly I consume LinkedIn posts, small short stories on the LinkedIn. Okay, the
Oh,
LinkedIn platform. Okay, and
okay.
apart from that, I love watching English content, English movies, especially the storyline movies.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. Which ones?
Yep. So
What was
this
the
kind
last
of
one you
genre I
saw?
love. So last one I saw is there is a web series called what is Big Bang Theory.
Oh, the sitcom Big Bang Theory. Okay. Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, yeah.
Big Bang Theory. Yeah,
I'm actually watching Young Sheldon. Like, so
yeah, yeah.
I I want to finish Young Sheldon and then watch Big Bang Theory. But
Okay.
there are a lot of references to Big Bang Theory that I'm like waiting to figure out what those, Easter eggs are. So, yeah, so you like sitcoms then? Sorry, I can't hear
Has it?
you. I can't see you either.
Can you can you hear me now?
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
So, have you watched Friends by any chance?
Yes, I've watched the whole thing about 3 or 4 times. Yeah.
Oh my God, okay.
I love Friends. I had a poster actually before, but yeah, I mean, I really like the concept of an ensemble cast and the conversations. I'm a big, I don't know, conversationalist, I guess, because I
Okay.
can't stand boring discussions. I think I said the same thing last time, but so, like, just listening to a bunch of people talking and like anything, just a cup of coffee and conversations, I feel like that's the best. It would be my dream if that's what my whole life is. I don't know how to explain it, but
Okay. You love talking with a lot of people, right?
yeah, and like about a whole different genre, like all kinds of an array of topics. But I really like learning from people as well. Like, if there's some like cool little fact about, like,
Okay.
I think recently I was hearing, like, I think I was watching something on YouTube, and there was this guy talking about fractals or something like that, fractals.
Okay.
And they're such a weird little concept and like a beautiful concept, and I didn't understand a bit of it. But
Okay.
when someone is talking so passionately about something, you just want to listen. When they are charismatic,
Hmm.
when they are good with their, I don't know, soft skills, I guess.
Storytelling
Storytelling.
skills.
Storytelling.
Storytelling skills. Yeah.
It's just the best, I feel.
Absolutely. But sometimes when we don't get that topic, but somehow the way they narrate the story, it's completely mind blowing, right?
Yeah, like,
Sometimes I used to listen that as well.
yeah, like, you want to keep learning more about it, and like, you
Yeah.
want them to explain further and further. So yeah, definitely. What do
But
you
so
think?
one thing I observed in the last conversation, you have not used so many fillers, but now today I observed you have used a lot of fillers like.
Yes, I think I don't know. I guess I'm passionate, but I'm trying to form my sentences very slowly. I think I've had a lazy humdrum
Okay,
day, I guess. So
okay,
I'm kind of just trying to form my sentences as I'm
okay.
speaking, which
Got it,
is
got it,
obviously not working, but yeah.
got it. Have you traveled to Maharashtra and any other state in India?
I have come to Maharashtra. Why?
Okay. No, I just casual actually.
Yeah,
No,
I've
how many
I've
places have you visited across India or any across the world?
across the world, not too many. But I don't know, like I've been to most places. I think I've been to Kolkata, I've been to Rajasthan and Mumbai and um yeah, all the South Indian places. And I come from a traditional family, so unfortunately, I have had to go to Tirupati too many times. Um,
Okay,
um,
okay.
and yeah, I think my first solo like trip just by myself, I went to Kochi, which was the most important trip ever to me. Um, so yeah, I really love
Uh,
South, and yeah, I don't think I would survive in the North even for a day. I
but what?
you
You
need different
speak Hindi as well, right? You speak Hindi as well.
only a little bit. I can
Okay,
understand very well, but to
okay.
speak it, no, not too much. Also, with Hindi, it's different because everything has a gender, right? So
Yeah,
it can be quite difficult to get the hang of it. Yeah.
got it. So you are there in Mumbai. So in Mumbai, which places have you visited?
I was quite young. I all
Okay,
I remember is that going to Mumbai, I think it was my first plane ride, if I'm not
okay.
wrong. So that's
Bangalore
all
to
I remember.
Hyderabad, Bangalore to Mumbai.
Yeah, that's all I remember. I know that I got ready very early in the morning, and it was my first time at an airport. So I didn't know, like, there was
Okay,
no airport fashion, you see. So
yeah,
I'm pretty sure I wore a big, bright orange gown because I was like,
okay.
airport, fancy, bougie. So I like dressed up. I was like 5, perhaps. And yeah, we
But
went.
still, you remember the dress and at right now as well. Like, have you saw any kind of photos?
No, I just remember that morning really well because my
Okay,
grandmother was very excited for my first time at the airport. My mother was
okay,
excited. So they were like dressing me up. They were putting, like, there was glitter everywhere,
okay.
because I was like, this is how fancy people dress. And I was like 5. So I didn't know, like, ripped jeans and a sweatshirt and stuff like that, you know? But yeah, I've also been to Pandarpur. Is it called
Yeah.
Pandarpur?
Pandarpur, right? Yeah,
Yeah,
Pandarpur.
I've been there. Yeah,
You are there. I believe you most visited spiritual places.
but not that
Tirupati, Siddhivinayak Mandir, something like that.
I've
I'm
been to
mostly
that
thinking
many.
like that actually.
I will say I've been to that many temples, and I know a lot about mythology and about gods, and
Okay,
from my mom and my family, and that's exactly why I'm an atheist. So
got it.
the more you learn about the different dynamics that are instilled, I figured that perhaps it's not for me. Not that it's bad that it's for anyone else, but yeah. Yeah. Are you a
Got
spiritual
it.
person or a religious person?
Yeah, I'm a bit of spiritual person. I like to balance everything.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
Yeah. So
That's
I
good.
love to balance. So I love to balance the both the things actually.
Right.
Yeah. So
I think that being spiritual, like, I wish I was spiritual because being someone who doesn't believe takes a toll on you, you know? Like when you're going through a rough time, if there isn't anything you can latch onto for hope because you think you know better, is very difficult. So at times I envy people who do believe because I wish I could believe. I wish I had the patience and the discipline to believe, you know? I don't know if that makes sense, but yeah, I really feel strongly about that. Because I find hope in like knowing that, I did go through a hard time before and I'm still alive and I'm still well. I survived it. And so I'm guessing that maybe this hardship as well, I'll be able to overcome somehow. Um, but to have an entity above or within, I think takes a lot of strength, which I don't have. Yeah.
Okay, but are you building into that inner strength?
I guess I'm trying. I've never really believed in the soul, right? But recently, like I've been noticing little things around me more. And by little things, I mean like the area I live in, there are these beautiful big trees. And when I look up, I can see the canopy and like the sun like glimmering through like the little
Hmm.
gaps in the
Yeah.
leaves. And when I look at that, I'm like, surely there's something in me or in the people around me that makes me want to stay for a little while longer, you know? And I think that's a really beautiful feeling that
Okay.
takes time to acknowledge, which I think I like to stay busy. Like I said last time as well, I think I said that I like to stay busy. And maybe I haven't made time to, believe, but I should definitely because
Okay.
it sounds wonderful. Yeah.
Got it. Got it.
So, like, when you're,
Apart from all these things, sorry.
sorry, yeah, go
Yeah,
on.
you're saying something. So apart from all these things, have you taken of any personal thing like looking personal? What do you call it? Like, do you do any kind of things on your face to look good by outside?
Like, what? What exactly?
Okay, so I'm saying people right now, so because of the social media, right? We tend to apply a lot of creams to our face to
Like,
look beautiful. Yeah, makeup. Sorry. Yeah, makeup. Makeup or anything to
are you
maintain
saying like,
dehydration and
you,
a lot of things.
okay, sorry. I thought you were still talking
Personal
about the
development.
topic. I was kind of confused. I was like, do I put something on my face to believe in God?
No, 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 not like that
We're
actually.
changing the topic, I see.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Um, yeah, I mean, I do, but not too much.
Okay.
I think that makeup is an art in itself. Like people who do spend a lot of time doing it, they understand color, they understand undertones, and they
Hmm.
know that if they have a like a green undertone, it's different, a yellow undertone, it's different. And I find that so fascinating. Unfortunately, I'm not talented enough
Okay.
in makeup, but I do get tired and I do get dark circles. So to deal with that, I guess I do makeup. Like, do you?
No, I don't do any kind of makeup actually. It's my natural face.
Oh wow, very good. um,
No,
but I do think that like skincare, I'm beginning to care a little bit more
okay.
uh, because I spend a lot of time like outside for the NGO work, and I get really like it's the sun is like burning off of my face, so for that I do need to care a little bit more. Yeah.
Got it. So during the COVID, post-COVID, usually we taking care of our health so much basically, right?
Yeah.
Before COVID, we don't need to think that much whether we should be dehydrated or not, how much quantity of waters we should take, and a lot of things, right? And after COVID, we changed our health completely. What do you think about it actually?
I think now that I'm thinking about it, I feel like maybe we are always so I think humans are used to feeling power over everything. We think we have power over everything, absolutely everything, other people even, and nature mainly. We have power over it through agriculture, through, you know, all kinds of different building of industries and pouring unclear tainted water into our rivers and stuff like that. We're so used to power that I think that COVID brought out an existential crisis in us, you
Hmm.
know, of like it was a threat to like I think people were talking about like, oh, it's the end of the world. You know, it's the end of the world. We're going to go extinct, and like there were so many like weird conspiracy theories, you know, out in the air. Even though it was not just it was a pandemic, but I think it brought out this like really vulnerable side of all of us. And maybe
Hmm.
that's when we realized, oh, we are alive beings, we are real feeling human beings, and we do need to take care of ourselves, and we don't always have control over everything around us. So it's better to be careful than to be, or what do they say? Better safe than sorry, kind of. But yeah, I do think COVID brought out an existential threat, or like existential dread in us. It was an existential threat, yeah. Um, did you like what? How did COVID impact you that period of time?
So, so in my extended family, so one person got passed away due to health problem. So
Mhm.
post the entire family, my family and my extended family, focused on what we take intake. Okay, what we eat every single day. We completely reduced a lot of things and unwanted junk food, especially.
Yeah.
Okay, and then we gave more importance to the health. Previously, we eat a lot of things. A lot means a lot. Okay, we don't think twice whether we should eat or not. But
Mhm.
post COVID, post that incident, right? So that incident happened during the COVID itself. So post that, we completely changed what kind of food that we take, what kind of environment we are living in, and completely the picture, right? We changed completely post that.
Yeah.
Okay, so that incident completely changed my entire family, the way we behave, the way we do the things, it's completely changed post
Mm.
that only. And
Yeah.
during the COVID, we did not go out from the home. We completely what you call occupied in home itself,
Hmm. Hmm.
quarantine.
Yeah. I think well, one, yeah, I'm sorry about was it your grandmother you said? Hello? Can't hear you, sorry.
No, yeah. Can you hear me now?
Yeah, yeah. Who was it?
So it's an extended family member. It's
Oh,
one of the friends of my father. Okay.
okay, okay.
Yeah.
I'm really sorry you had to go through that because grief, I know that grief can be really really awful. Um
Yeah.
so I'm sorry you had to go through that. Yeah, I think grief, a lot of people felt grief and um those yucky feelings for the first time during COVID. I think that even children, I think they experienced grief for the first time, perhaps, very young, very, I don't know, in their impressionable years. They also experienced a lag education wise that I don't think we've even made up for. Like when I volunteer at the government school, like the kids who are now in high school don't remember a lot of spelling, a lot of the basics in grammar because there was that lag during COVID where they didn't go to school,
Hmm.
online classes. It's difficult for everyone to join. It's difficult for everyone to have that device. Um, but yeah, my grandfather, it wasn't, my grandfather didn't pass away from COVID, but he did have a heart attack on the first day of curfew,
Okay.
um, when everyone went on lockdown the first day. So like I remember that period so well because we couldn't invite anyone. It started on the day he passed, so we couldn't invite anyone for like a funeral, and people were coming in and out in like, I don't know, it was just like few grains of sand here and there. I don't know. But yeah, I remember that very well. And that whole period of time, there was so much grief, so much mourning in the air itself, something gray in the air, it felt like. My father also got COVID. He never smoked in a day of his life. He never did any of that kind of any bad habit of any sort. But he did get COVID. And after he got COVID, his lungs kind of weakened and he got diagnosed with lung cancer a year or two later. And then he passed away from it. But these past few years from when COVID started, it's so much grief. And I think all of us as humans, as a species, have understood so much more about grief, so much more about death. I think there was a sense of acceptance with death that I don't think we have felt before, or I had heard of before. You know, to watch the television as that many people were dying all at once, and like have a count of like how many people are dying every single day from COVID. That was
statistics, especially.
Like how, like to imagine those numbers as real dead bodies somewhere, it's horrifying. But everyone's watching the news, just watching those numbers go up. And there are still some people who dared to not wear a mask while going outside, you know, like that kind of apathy was also there, which I think we also saw that of like how cruel people could be during COVID. Right? Sorry, I can't hear you.
Yep. Okay, can you hear me now? Sorry. So there's a bit of lag in the internet, mostly from my side only. I'm not sure.
Okay. All right. Did you say something?
No. So I'm saying, so let's leave that COVID thing. Okay, it's
okay, cool. Okay.
Okay, so which festival do you enjoy the most?
Sorry, I can't hear you. Your voice is breaking, so I didn't get that.
So, which festival do you enjoy the most?
Which festival do I enjoy the most? Let's see. Okay, so in our house, I mean, I guess Deepavali is everyone's favorite, even here, but we really like Krishna Janmashtami. So for like Krishna Janmashtami, like my sister and I dress up, and we have a younger brother. So we all dress up as like Rukmini, Radha, and Krishna. And I think a lot of babies dress up as.
Okay.
So but yeah, it's really fun, and all the festivals are really fun because getting ready with my sister is like a big event in itself, right? So that was really wonderful. Even this year, we've done it every year of our lives. Yeah. Which one's your favorite?
My favorite is Ganesh Chaturthi. Ganesh Chaturthi and Diwali.
Okay, yeah. Why Ganesh Chaturthi?
In Mumbai, we declared as a state festival, and 11 days the atmosphere in Maharashtra is completely different.
Okay.
It's completely mind blowing. I will recommend you to visit Mumbai during the Ganesh Chaturthi, especially.
Oh, I'd love to. Yeah, I think Ganesh Chaturthi is also like a very, I don't know, it's an event for all the friends to like go to the nearest lake and like see the big Ganesha being dumped in, right? Not dumped. Oh God.
Yes,
But yeah, it's a really big deal.
Immersed.
Yeah. I think, but Deepavali is scary this year. I don't know why. It's becoming more like I don't know, to see like the pollution it's causing after we've already dealt with enough pollution. That's pretty scary, but it's nice to see people celebrating Deepavali with just a few.
It will not take. But few days if you burn the crackers, it will not improve any kind of pollution, right? Only few days in a year. It's not that we are celebrating 365 days out of 365 days, right? We're celebrating 2 to 3 days in a 365 days,
Yeah.
right?
But yeah, but that is in addition to all
it
the pollution we already, emit, and like stuff from industries and from burning fossil fuels and greenhouse gases
it's
from vehicles and transportation. Sorry. Oh, I forgot you burst
it's
crackers.
there, but it's there, but so no problem actually, no problem. So
Sorry. I'm sorry. I am. Okay. But yeah, it's just okay. Yeah, go on.
no problem. No problem. I'm saying it's only few days in a year, right? It's not something that we are doing continuously. It's only 2 to 3 days we burst the crackers, and it's a kind of celebration also,
It
right?
is. Yeah.
Yeah, it's not something that we are doing continuously for 365 days. If we are doing continuously, then we can say we are spreading a lot of pollution and thing like that. But if you are doing 1 2 days, it's fine actually.
Hmm. Well, agree to disagree then.
You are in the clean side. I'm on the other side.
The
You
others.
you celeb you are celebrated the green way, right?
Yeah, well, I think there's a lot of happiness even in that little
Yeah,
flame
right.
on that diya. Um, I think
Absolutely.
Diwali should, it's about, of course, with the children. I know that crackers can be so fun. Like children love that. I understand that.
Yeah,
Like to see little kids like light up when they see that little, so that's really nice. But yeah, I think it's also about meeting your friends and family after a long time, right? Having good food. Deepavali is also about that.
yeah.
So
Traditional food, especially.
yeah, yeah.
Especially the traditional food. So every festival are come up with the traditional food that
Mhm.
completely feels different vibes itself, right?
Okay, so like, what's the traditional food like for you, like in your family?
So there is a kind of chakli you called as in Hindi we call chakli. I'm not
Yeah,
sure what it called as in English.
chakli. Yeah, we have
Chakli
chakli
or
too. Yeah,
chakli.
yeah.
Okay,
I don't
then we
see
have
them for
that. Okay,
chakli. Yeah.
and and apart from that, there is a kind of triangle shape which is there like this one. This one.
Okay. What is it
This
called?
one. Look at this. It's a kind of sweet. Okay, it's made it with the sweet itself. Okay. In
Okay.
Maharashtra, it's quite famous this way. Okay,
Okay.
and apart from that, there is a chuda,
Mm-hmm.
and along with that, there are more sweets like besan laddu. Do you know besan laddu?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. We have that too. Yeah, besan laddu.
Yeah, besan laddu, and a lot of sweets as well. We bought
Yeah.
external sweets from the sweet shop, and that way.
Mm.
And exactly the same, I believe. Like in India, we usually make this kind of traditional food.
Yeah, yeah. I think
80% is completely same, I think, right?
yeah.
80% is completely same.